Welcome. Let's see what's been happening on the Sun today. We have had yet another sea flare in the last few hours, which was tagged to NOAA region 1183. But the main news is we've had a rather beautiful coronal mass ejection, as we shall see later. We now have just 5 numbered regions on the disk. 1177 lost its spots overnight. From the sunspot and magnetic movies we can see that the leading part of region 1176 has simplified and decayed, but a few new spots appeared behind the trailer spot, so there may be weak development going on there. There's been some small and steady growth in 1183, so that's worth keeping an eye on. As ever, the Helium-2 movie shows a lot of dynamic change, but look near the North Pole and you will see a huge filament erupt away from the Sun. You can see the same event in the million-degree corona images. And perhaps even more clearly in this slightly hotter coronal line. Now let's take a look at the CME. We start with yesterday's coronal mass ejection and finish with the most recent one. Spectacular. The stereo B movie shows an eruption from a small region behind the limb at about the right time, so that may have been the source of the CME. Looking at the whole Sun from a combination of stereo and solar dynamics observatory data, we see that in the next few days we'll have most of the active regions that are on the Sun facing the Earth. That will give us the best chance of seeing some activity. Unfortunately, all these regions are getting rather long in the tooth, and so will unlikely produce major flares if they remain unchanged. So to summarise, the sunspot number remains at about 100 and the X-ray background has dropped slightly to level B4. The solar wind has freshened a bit and is now blowing at nearly 370 km per second. The KP index, which is a measure of the activity in the Earth's auroral band, has varied between 0, which is quiet, to 4, which is unsettled. Perhaps we were brushed by one of those CMEs that we've seen over the last few days. The outlook for the next few days is for the Sun to remain relatively quiet with a low probability of major flares, but I see no reason why we should not get some more CMEs. I'll let you know if anything changes. Stay tuned, keep safe, bye for now.